the trapezius muscles, and then I'm gonna work my way obviously down like the cervicals into the upper traps. Even though I'm doing the neck, I still want to work these areas along here. For me, these areas, all I hear is cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And why? What do you feel when I do that?
My shoulder? Oh yeah.
What is that right there?
It's a knot.
That's a knot. But that's a money ring. Like in the Mario Brothers, when he jumps on the mushroom. Okay, when you treat clients and they have neck pains, this is usually one of the causes. Their traps are usually tight. Okay, the neck and everything will actually feel kind of soft and relaxed. It's usually the traps. So there's usually 2 or 3 trigger points, and I always find them. I have my little technique. What do you feel?
Oh, I felt the release.
So there's a trigger point right here, and then there's another one right here. I usually find them pretty quick. So when I start doing a massage, I'm just gonna warm up. Oh, that's another little trick I do. I tend to do the massage first dry, just to kind of get a feel of the person's neck. And I'm just kind of dragging all the way up to the posterior hairline.
I feel that in my scalp.
And you know, being I understand points, I'll work around some of the meridian points, bladder 10, gallbladder 20, do 14. I'll kind of play along with those areas. But again, you could just give a general massage to the back of the neck. That works too.
Why do you go over those specific points?
Because it's in origins a lot of times of those trapezius muscles, very troublesome muscles. Trapezius muscles for me are like hamstring muscles for the neck. A lot of times a person has back pains, a lot of it is sourcing itself in the hamstrings and the glutes. When somebody's having neck pains, again, it's usually the traps are tight. Because look at the traps, it's a big muscle. It's starting here, going all the way down here to about T11. So it's covering neck, shoulder, a lot of areas being covered. So I'm gonna start at his base and just kind of work my way. And I don't do too much in this position because I'm gonna do my real work when she turns over. For me, at least. When I go deeper into the neck, it's when the person turns over. But when they're face down, I'm trying to release the traps and just work this area back here. Now, sometimes a person may have some knots along here, but again, it's very sensitive. You have to be careful with the neck. It's easy to injure a person's neck, especially the cervical region, without trying. So you want to be careful. So after doing that, let's get a little bit of oil. And I do the same thing, nothing extra. The only difference now is if she didn't have her shirt on, I would go in here and I would do just some basic like effleurage with my thumb and go across or like stripping. And then I would do 2nd degree petrissage. This is knotting all across here.
How many degrees are there?
This is 2nd degree, or alternating thumb. And then I would also do like a rolling technique for her. I would pick up in that area and just kind of like, and remember we did this technique, I think last week. And the reason why I'm doing this, so it doesn't turn into a construction worker job type of approach. Just me beating up on her muscles, and she's taking the pressure well, or she may be suffering in silence. It happens all the time. Nobody can hear her. She's the only one. And then you do the same thing on the other side.
And that's with the thumbs, the effleurage?
Yeah. You may even call this like longitudinal stripping.
Okay.
It's because it's so much stuff covering. It's hard for me to get my hands in here exactly the way I want, like this. I kind of have to hold the towel and everything a little bit. So we'll say for the sake of argument, longitudinal stripping, but I would prefer to do like a little bit of efferage just to warm the area up. And then now you have the knuckles. You can go one at a time, then alternate. Or you can go at the same time, just take your time. And then just finish off, come back up. You always want to make nice. Because I've been kind of beating her muscles up a little bit. So I'm going to try to make nice. And that should be more than enough, guys. Like I said, quick and simple. Obviously, there's a lot of other stuff you could do if you wanted to. You can dig into certain points, or what they call like acupoints in acupuncture. They're not actual pressure points, but the area sometimes that's knotted and it's pain. So like for her, this area here is a little bit tight. So I would just kind of dig in here. But there's also like gallbladder 20 right next to it. So you can, you know, make things up kind of as you go along, just to kind of just freestyle, especially if her neck is the main issue. You just want to make her feel relaxed. And there we go.
Going up without pressure when you do that on her